Hello everyone, this is module number 247 for the subject of SHRM. And in this module, we will talk about some interconnected factors when organized together or synergistically, they affect the communication during the change program. So communication is a complex issue, needs to consider the following interconnected factors. For example, purpose. What is the purpose of communication? When in an organization, a change program has been planned or it is being implemented, and now you want to communicate with the employees about that particular change, when you are communicating, the first thing is, what is the purpose of that communication? Do you want to inform the employees about the change? Do you want to persuade the employees about the change? Or do you want to convince the employees about the change? So there should be a clear purpose of communication and using different tactics. The second thing is timing. Before the change, during the change, or after the change. At different timings of the change or different levels of the change, definitely different strategies and different communication objectives are required. For example, before the change, it might be okay to communicate what is going to change and how it is going to change. During the change, it might be okay to celebrate a small success, and after the change, it might be okay to communicate with the employees that what you are getting and how far it is when we would be able to have a new organization or new processes or a new technology or a new structure and how it is impacting on the organization's success. So target, it is important that when you are developing the change programs, to whom you are communicating. That is, who is the target? Either it is the employees of the organization or the middle managers of the organization or the suppliers of the organization, external or internal stakeholders of the organization. So it needs to be very clear that who is gonna receive those messages. Sender. Similarly, it is important to know that who would be receiving the messages, so you tailor your messages accordingly. It is also important to decide who would be sending those messages. Would it be the line managers who would be communicating with the frontline employees that what's going to change, why we want to change, why it is necessary, and what would be the benefits of that change? Who would be sending those messages? The messages would be coming from the top management, or the messages would be coming from the middle management. So sender is important because ultimately people see that the credibility and evidence of change in the organization. So medium, how would you like to communicate? You want to send through the email, you want to send through the personal face-to-face meetings, or mix of both of the things? Let me give you an example here. For example, Jack Welch, who is well known for the effective management or effective leadership in the organization General Electric, when people ask him that, how would you communicate with your employees? He said that I set different strategies for different types of messages. When it is really important and I really want employees to do it and put their efforts, I go into their personal offices. I sit with them, I chat with them, and I tell them what I really want from them. However, when it's a mass scale communication, usually emails remain an effective method of communication. So content, what information should be included? Klein 1996 divides content into what employees must know, that is what the change is all about. They should know. It's okay what they should know, but it is not necessary that they should know everything. And could know, and something which if they know it's okay, if they don't know, even then it is okay. So the focus is at least on what employees must know about the change. What is in it for me? What I will get? Why it is necessary? What will happen if we don't change? What will happen if our competitors change but we don't? So these are the things which I think and I believe that they fall under the category of what employees must know. Last thing is the context. What else is happening that might be relevant for the communication? For example, there are several external and internal factors. There might be a politics in the organization. There might be changing of the patterns of production and processes and services in the organization. There might be change in the positions in the organization. These contextual factors, there might be a stoppage of production for a while, for a week or for a two, or some other factors which are important and they can really influence the change. Unions may be thinking about, employees may be thinking about to negotiate. So those contextual factors need to be addressed in the change program, which are believed to be influencing the effectiveness of change. Thank you.